Trump is finally breaking her silence about her marriage to Donald Trump, revealing that it was never a genuine union, but a carefully orchestrated arrangement for television. Her absence from Trump's trials was part of a deliberate plan, and sources now confirm that she is preparing to divorce him.
Melania to everyone else is an enigma. Melania has this wall around her. It's impenetrable. It's steel. It's kept her mysterious to the world. And she is nothing behind that is what represents the true Melania. The mysteriousness, the ability to keep that wall up has enabled her to keep this mystique, this Sphinx-like being that everyone is so wondering if that's really who she is. And it's led to a lot of conversation. Is she a victim? Is she locked up? Is she, going to divorce?
Hi, Daddy. Daddy's coming home. Say
hi, honey.
Hi, Daddy. Hello, honey. Welcome home.
When this 14-week job interview is over, only one candidate will remain. Who will succeed? Who will fail? And who will be the apprentice?
It's not my case to drop. I have no control over this. But to go back to your question about Melania, it wasn't about this. I'm not going to sit here and assume that any of us know what their agreement may or may not have been.
Should she leave him?
Yeah.
On the grounds of
That he's a convicted felon, that he's proven to be abusive, he was convicted of found liable. Sleeping around or having an open marriage, I'm not saying they did or didn't because I don't know. None of us know. She could have a hot pool boy locked up in the garage for all we know. I hope she does.
Melania was not in court when the verdict was read, but she released a strong statement today posting about how much she loves and supports her husband no matter what the outcome of the trial was. I'm kidding. She didn't say anything. She said nothing at all. She was nowhere to be found. She was probably online buying a new summer hat. I don't know. There's still 3 other cases against Trump, each one for more serious crimes. This is the lowest hanging mushroom of the group. And it does feel a little bit unsatisfying given the scope of how many brazenly illegal things this man has done that they would start by getting him for this. This is like if OJ had been convicted for speeding.
The marriage between Melania and Donald Trump has always been a subject of intense public scrutiny. And the latest revelations by former confidant Stephanie Winston Wolkoff have added a new layer to the ongoing rumors. Wolkoff, who was once close to Melania, has shared her insights into the dynamics of the Trump marriage, suggesting that both Melania and their son Barron are little more than public image props for the former president.
But I do think that people had this misconception that this was a happy family, that maybe there was some intrigue between all of them. But no, this was real palace intrigue. This was, they loathed.
A clip from the reality TV show The Apprentice recently resurfaced thanks to Wolkoff, who posted it on X, formerly known as Twitter. The clip, dating back to when the show was at the height of its popularity, features Melania Trump carrying baby Barron home. As she approaches a sleek black convertible, she tells Barron, "Daddy's coming home," only to find Donald Trump already there, greeting her with a casual, "Hi, honey," while parking the car. Wolkoff used this clip to illustrate her point about the orchestrated nature of the Trump family's public image. Many may think Daddy's home is a Father's Day video. Nope, Wolkoff wrote. She emphasized that millions of Americans watched The Apprentice and saw Donald Trump as a household name. According to her, Trump needed a wife who would fit the part and elevate his status, and Melania, a former supermodel, was perfect for the role. Wolkoff claimed that marrying Melania and making her a Vogue cover model legitimized both of them, creating a carefully curated image of a happy, glamorous family. Wolkoff's assertions about the Trump marriage go beyond the carefully crafted images seen on television. In her book, Melania and Me, The Rise and Fall of My Friendship with the First Lady, Wolkoff describes the marriage as transactional.
Loathed, right? There was no, they just made it work. They made it work. They kept themselves separate, even though, Ivanka tried to do a lot that Melania wanted to do, and Melania had the ability. Again, I was pain in the ass for Ivanka because every time she tried to do something, I was there.
She has repeatedly stated that Melania knew exactly what she was getting into when she married Donald Trump. According to Wolkoff, Melania's role was to support Trump's image as a successful businessman and later, a presidential candidate. Donald finally got caught, and along the way, Melania knew exactly who she married. She knew that this was a transactional marriage, Wolkoff said in an interview on CNN.
Is it a transaction? Do you believe that?
I do believe it's a transactional marriage. I mean, Donald got arm candy. The Vogue cover legitimized Melania, which legitimized Donald as well. And Melania got 2 dynamic decades. I mean, she was a young model striving. She didn't have the success yet. She met Donald. She married. She had a son. She became an American citizen. And 10 years after that, she's the First Lady of the United States. So I do believe it was a magic moment. And I also believe it was a made-for-TV moment.
She further explained that the marriage provided mutual benefits. Melania gained the prestige of being a Vogue cover model and the status of a First Lady, while Trump gained a beautiful, poised partner who enhanced his public image. The Apprentice played a crucial role in shaping the public's perception of Donald Trump and his family. The reality show, produced by Mark Burnett and supported by NBC boss Jeff Zucker, turned Trump into a household name and portrayed him as a shrewd, successful businessman. This image was pivotal in his eventual run for the presidency. Wolkoff points to Ramin Satuta's book, Apprentice in Wonderland, which details how Trump's reality TV fame was instrumental in his political ascent. According to the book, Trump himself admitted that he might not have become president without the platform provided by The Apprentice. Wolkoff echoed this sentiment, stating that the show created a mirage that catapulted Trump and his supermodel wife to the White House. Despite the ongoing scrutiny and legal battles, Donald Trump recently projected a happy family image during Barron's high school graduation on May 17th in West Palm Beach. Trump, who had taken time off from his campaign and legal issues, was seen smiling and applauding as Barron received his diploma. This public display of familial pride was in stark contrast to